Lodge Tour video. Right now, hour-wise, I am at, I think, 2,610 hours. I'm gonna check it at the moment, but let's get into it. My second Great One Red Deer, small rack, but it's really wide for some reason. I mean, the face could be, I think, a little better. I like the old face for the Red Deer. Great One. My third one is the really tight version of small rack, but nothing really special, but in the rack smaller. This room we got a super rare black bear, uh, cinnamon. Here we got a typical rack cobweb enigma. My first great one mule deer. Took like 500 kills, I think. And over here we got Fable Dribble Drizzle with the velvet rack. I think took like 250, maybe 300 kills to get. My second great one mule deer. Uh, Fable Mocha Blade rack. I don't know which one this is. I got two of them. Two super trolls. Both sides of them. Yeah, this is the newer one I got. I knew, but like one recent or two. There's another one in this lodge somewhere. We get to the wall here. We got two fabled painted Irish elk racks and a fabled silver Irish elk rack. I like the silver, but painted is my favorite. I got four Irish oak racks in here. There's just one in the other room. Big rack, great one right there. Piebald hide. Fabled speckle, the spider rack, great one moose. My third great one moose. Number two wall. We got a typical rack, my first great one whitetail. Drop time rack, my second great one whitetail. A big rack, my fourth great one whitetail, and a blade slash crown rack for the great one whitetail, my third one. Favorite one I have is either drop time or the big rack. One of those two right now I have. So like my favorite, the short rack, which I hope I get. Another fabled Mocha blade. Yeah, this one was the bigger one. My sixth grade one fallow deer. My triple golden mount with three of the four racks I can have. First one, fabled golden with the typical 279. Next one is a spoon rack with the golden fur, 280.5. And if I can manage to get back here, I can look at the Irish elk, my first ever great one I ever spawned. At 266.1, this was my first ever great one in the game. After 2,000 kills, he spawned in at probably the worst zone ever. Even though it was one of the zones I was shooting down. Then we got my. Alright, this is my second great one moose. The birch with the typical rack. I like the birch, it's cool. Piebald, sort of. But in this rack matches the fur so much. The white. Next is the fabled hooded with the spoon rack. This is a really wide and wonky looking one I have. This would be my third spoon rack I have. On the hood, the only hooded fur, not the silver out there is the only one that I have. Big one too. My huddle super fallow deer. Over here a mid rack piebald. The middle a mid rack albino. And at the very end over here, a small rack with the darker piebald. Probably my favorite great one I have in this lodge over in the drop tine rack, whitetail. Because they're both the same. I like both of these. Fabled painted with the spin rack until I get my typical painted. This is my favorite. Like 4,000 kills, but I got the two piebald super rares the same day he spawned. This small rack right here at the very end. This one, he is the reason the great one is here because I shot him in the very next run when I went to go look at the zone. Super rare was at. This guy was in it. So I had a super rare respawn as a great one. My first great one moves, which is the same as my second. Again, the birch with the typical, just a little wider. It's hard to tell, but it is wider than that one over there. Barely. Like 1 point up off that one. Level 7 albino, level 8 albino, and another level 8 albino red deer. You got a painted with the blade rack. This was my 6th great one fallow deer. This was my second. This was my second great one fallow deer. This is my 6th. And then my newest trophy, my fabled frostbite great one wolf. After 9,000 kills, he finally spawned. I don't like the fur though. I don't like the frostbite. But grapehide sucks. I don't like grapehide. So this is like my number 8 comp preferred out of the 9. So I think there's 9 wolf furs. I think I can't remember. Oh yeah, mission bear. I didn't mention him because he's from the missions everyone can get. Look for that one. Way back here, hidden behind here, because I'm really sad when he spawned. Super Troll Piebald Mule Deer, my favorite bird a mule deer can have over than the albino. But this is my favorite. Albino's second. That was such a cool when I spotted him. But I noticed the rack looked a little bad. Sword bottom 230, 309.30, not 230. Where was I getting that from? Anyways, that's really it for the launch video and showing off. I guess I'll show my longest kill grinds for each species. I think I have to start with for red deer. He was my longest one at I think 2,000 kills. My longest mule deer grind was my first one at 500. I don't got a great one bear, just got super rare. My longest whitetail grind was the 4,000 plus kill, probably 5,000 kill grind for the drop time. My longest moose grind was this guy at around 1,000 kills. 4,000 kills for this guy. My fallow and 9,000 for the wolf. My one and only wolf. That's really it. I'm hoping to swap some places out. I have great ones. Counted, there's 24, but I lost one due to game crash. It was a red deer too. My first red deer was like scored 255, and when I went to pick it up, I had to shoot with the 44 lever action. My game crashed when I went to claim. I forgot to tax them. Right before I put the tax button, the game crashed. That's sad. I think that's it. I do hope you all enjoyed the watch tour. Bye bye.